What's up, everybody? It's your boy Kamon, and happy Thanksgiving. If you do celebrate it, happy Thanksgiving. If you don't, you just like me for real, bro. But anyways, I'm gonna bring you guys a brand new deck profile. Since I have the Fiendsmith stuff, I can finally post more profiles that I want to do for certain decks. This is one of them. I've been tinkering with this deck, and I gotta admit, this deck is so fun. This deck is legitimately so fun. I feel like the ceiling for this deck is very high. So this is a deck you think you want to try out, definitely try it out, but obviously it is Infernoids. But yeah, before we get started, make sure you guys do like, comment, subscribe to the video. Remember, this video is sponsored by Dueling Guard. If you want to get all of the best merch, playmats, and deck boxes that you see me use and other creators use also, check out duelingguard.com. We are doing a Black Friday sale. So if you want to, try something out for the first time, this is the best time to actually go for it. And also, if you use my code Kamon5, you get 5% off of all your purchases, and the money goes right back to this channel. And yeah. Anyways, let's get right into it. So I'm gonna show you guys main and the extra deck. No side deck because still work in progress, but I've been playtesting this for a little bit for a couple days now, and this 60 card is definitely super cool. The issue is if you don't have the Fiendsmith stuff, play Impulse. If you do have the Fiendsmith stuff, you can't play Impulse. Impulse is a very, 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 very good card in here, but the fact that you shut off your Fiendsmith engine is not worth it, in my humble opinion. Anyways, for the monsters, very standard. 3 Decatron. This is the best one you want to see in your opening hand at all times, or other ways too, but yeah. 3 Decatron at all times right there. Next, we are on the 2 Anuku. We are on the 2 Deviati to round off for our big boss monsters. Remember, banish 3 to summon these. Their effects on summon are not a hard ones to. Their effects in general are not once per turn. So I can literally summon this out, blow up everything, negate. Summon another one, blow up everything, negate. You know what I mean? This negates spell cards and spells and traps. This negates monster effects. Blows up monsters, blows up spells and traps, except for avoid spells and traps, believe it or not. So those, and then we are on one of each name. We are on the 1 Tundle, the 1 Sisymus, the 1 Sajet, the 1 Piatti, the 1 Patrulea, the 1 Harmadic, the 1 Antrea, and then the 1 Primus to round off the Infernoids. You want to play 1 of each of all of them and 2 of each of the big guys, and then 3 Decatron. Very standard. You go through your combo at very easily, and I will show you guys the 1 card rip combo. It's super good, super good. And the only card you need for that is Ash. So we are on the 1 Snake Eye Ash. We are on the 1 Poplar, on the 1 Oak, and then I am rounding off on the 1 Flamebirch. This package is amazing. You need this package in here, especially in the 60 card build, because it is so much. 1 Ash makes you use Degatron at least 4 times in 1 turn, bro. It's so good. And again, I'm gonna show you guys the super cool combo after. So you're gonna be like, wow, 1 card, you know what I mean? The monsters, obviously, we are on the Fiendsmith engine here. Again, shout out to the homie Kevin for actually selling me these for very, very cheap. Pretty happy. So 3 Engraver and then the 1 Lurie. Round off these right here. This package is actually fantastic in here, bro. So good. Definitely recommend getting it in here specifically if you can, but if not, you don't gotta play it. But we are still on this engine here, so yeah. 3 Engraver and then the 1 Lurie to round off the Fiendsmith. Other stuff is we are on the 3 Black Witch. I feel like next ban list, either her or Wanted are both going to get hit to either 2 or 1. If they do hit it, it sucks, but it is what it is. We'll still play other stuff in the replacement for them. But yeah, 3 Black Witch. That's it for the monsters. That's a big, heavy monster count, but yeah, it's super cool, bro. This deck is awesome, man. Spell cards. We are on 3 Bonfire. You definitely need Bonfire in here. I wasn't playing it before because I was like, oh, well, I didn't own it, but I'm actually borrowing these at the moment just for the profile. But Bonfire in here is, honest to God, incredible. You're playing 60 cards, right? If you get into your Snake Eye Ash, right, that's full combo into anything. So you have even more chances to try to get into it, if possible. You know what I mean? So 3 Bonfire at all time, definitely need that. And it's cool because even if you don't want to search out Ash, you can search out a Decatron that bets from your hand. You can search out Poplar, right? You know what I mean? Poplar, summon Poplar. You can search out Oak. You can even search out Primus if need be. You know what I mean? To kind of get rid of those like pesky back rows, if that makes sense. So yeah, that is it for those right there. We are on Triple Wanted because Wanted is very, very good, and then we are on Triple Droplet. Droplet is phenomenal in here. You definitely need Droplet in this deck at all times if possible, because your second hand is your graveyard half the time. So Triple Wanted, Triple Droplet, that's good. We are on the best spell, which is 3 Void Imaginations, and then we are on 3 Void Vanishment. Your power spells, you only want to use this card after you've done everything else, because once you use this card, you are locked into Infernoids. So keep that in mind. So this will be the last thing, but let's search for any other Void spell and trap card in your deck besides itself, so you can get your Void Imagination if need be, or your Void Feast that we are running, of course, obviously. And yeah, Void Imagination is actually the most powerful card in here. Literally, it's a Shaddoll fusion. If your opponent controls an extra deck monster, you can activate this card, effect, tribute it for cost, and then fuse from your deck. And the fact that we are on Tierra, we can send everything. We can send everything and get all their effects. So if your opponent has like a big board, we can just go, all right, cool, Void Imaginations. It's broken now. You know what I mean? So just these 3 at all times. So those 6. We are on the Double Deception, and I am on the Double Talents to round off these right here. Or I guess do it right here. Double Talents. I'm still on the Azamina package because like it's not bad, bro. And honestly, I usually summon out Rusalago to actually search for the OSS at times if I need it, because again, getting into your Infernoid Evil is just it's too good. So plus having that Omni negate on the field is very, very good too. So yeah, we are on 2 of those. For the 1-ofs, obviously we are on the 1 Howl Azamina. We are on the 1 Sinful Spoils to round off these 2 power spells. And yeah, more spells. We are on the 1 Call by the Grave, because Call by the Grave is really good. I don't get hit with Droll or Shifter or stuff like that. For the Void spells, we are on the 1 Void Breach, very broken. We are on the 1 Void Reignition, very broken too. You want to get this in the graveyard as soon as possible because you want to use the grave effect to banish it and then shuffle back at least 11 banished into the graveyard once again. So recursion for days. Get this in the graveyard as soon as possible if you can. But yeah, now for the superpower spells, we are on the 1 that grass does look greener. Grass looks greener. We are on the 1 Reasoning. Then we are on the 1 Monster Gate, along with the 1 Instant Fusion, 1 for 1, and then Tracked. So I am 60 card build. I think these 3 power spells are just too good. Now, before I get comments saying like, oh, grass isn't worth playing in here unless you played at 3. Bro, we got 3 grass in here, bro. You know what I mean? Just these 2 are just grass at home. This is just pure grass in general. You know what I mean? I know I'm gonna get questions like, okay, grass, Reasoning, Monster Gate, those cards are super good, right? But what happens if you mill your Hollowed Azamina? You can't get it back. Actually, you can get it back, because since we are on the Tierra build, you know what I mean? As long as we summon her with at least 3, we can send 3 cards from our extra deck to a graveyard. So we can send one of our Azaminas from extra deck to graveyard. Once it's there, we can literally bounce it back and then add back our Hollowed Azamina from graveyard. So never fear if you do mill Hollowed, because you can get it back in the normal combo either way. So yeah, these are the power spells, power 1-ofs. You see grass, you see Reasoning, you see Monster Gate. You're more than likely winning with any one of these. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's it for the power spells. traps, 3 Imperm, just Imperm, super cool. And then obviously the one Void Feast, the best trap card ever printed for this deck. Literally summon out 3 monsters if need be, and then you just win from there. Yeah, now let's go on to the extra deck, and then I will show you guys the super cool, very easy combo. Extra deck, I was kind of back and forth, but I'm deciding to actually play double Evil. I was actually on 1 Evil and 1 Garura, but I decided to actually play double Evil because you can actually summon both in 1 turn. There was a time where like I was dueling where I could have summoned both Evils, like because I summoned once in the graveyard and I kind of summoned another one just to have like a body on field, just to link away with it, you know, do whatever it is I want to do. But Evil is literally the most broken card in this deck. It's a custom card, bro. So good. So if you guys don't know what it does, on Fusion Summon you can banish one of your Infernoid monsters in the graveyard for cost. Then if you do, Foolish Burial, different Infernoid monsters up to its level, but with different names. So if I banish a 5, I send 5 from my deck to graveyard with different names. If I banish a 10, you know, I send 10, 8, 6, 7, you know, that's how it works. Other effect, this card sent to the graveyard or banished, right? You can add any Void Spell tracker from your deck to your hand. This card is a custom card in Infernoids. This is definitely, you need this card. So yeah, we are on double Evil. And for the Azumina, we are on the 1 Sylvia and the 1 Rusalago. For the other fusions, and the last fusion is obviously the 1 Infernoid Tierra. Broken card. This is how we. Again, I'm going to show you guys the combo, but you get this card out. If it resolves, you win, because this deck will struggle with an Ash Blossom and an Impulse, of course. But if you can get this card out, which again, super easy by the way, you automatically win. So that's it for the fusions. For the links, on a lot of links, we are on the 1 Anima, we are on the 1 Requiem. For the link 1s, we are for the link 2s, we are on the 1 IP, we are on the 1 Closed Skies, Sequence, Proxy Death Magician, and then we are on the 1 SP, and then we are on the 1 Hida. Sorry about the glare, by the way, but yeah, these links are definitely needed in here at all times. So yeah, that's it for the link 2s. For the link 3s, we're only on the 1, which is the 1 Princess, and then for the link 4, we are on Infernoid Flood, the best one. Broken card. This is your boss monster you end up in all the time. But anyways, let me get into let me show you guys the 1 card combo that wins every game, BRB. Alright, so this is the 1 card combo, super easy. All you need is Ash. Before we start, just know, yes, it's very susceptible to lose to certain things, but again, I'm showing you the combo of what you need to do. 1 card. So anyways, here it is. Summon on Ash, Ash effect, we will search for Poplar. Poplar effect summon itself, and on summon Poplar, we'll search for Original. Immediately now we will go Original, we're gonna send Poplar to graveyard. We will summon out our first Decatron, right? We'll go Decatron Chain Link 1, Poplar Chain Link 2, summon itself right back there, and then Decatron we will dump 1. Definitely wanna dump the Atundle first, very important that we dump those 2. Now, here we will go Snake Eye Ash effect, send both of them to graveyard. And we will summon out, here it is, Oak. Oak effect, gonna bring back Infernoid, a Decatron. Decatron effect once more. Now, at this moment, it does not really matter what you do want to send, but it's definitely better to send something that can summon itself back from the graveyard once again, or from the hand. So here I'm gonna send the Patrulea here, right? That's in the graveyard now. So now we have 2 names in the graveyard so far, and these 2 here. So now we're gonna go Oak effect now. We're gonna send Oak and Poplar. These 2 have to go to graveyard, right? And then you will summon out Flamebirds here. You didn't want to send Decatron because then you wouldn't have a monster in the field. Because right now, all you gotta do now, super easy, link summon these 2 first. And now we will go for the IP Masquerena here. And now from there, we will activate Flamebirds effect now. Summon back out Decatron, summon out another one. We can summon out Oak, it doesn't really matter. Now again, Decatron effect, we will send another one. Let's just send Primus to graveyard here. Doesn't really matter too much. Now, with these 2, you want to link away IP and your Oak. Those 2 specifically, leave this on the field. And you will summon out your Proxy F Magician here. Broken card, right? Now, you want to banish the other Infernoids from the graveyard, so these two that can summon stuff from the hand, summon out your Atundel, right? From here, Proxy F Magician, you'll fuse these two together, and now you will summon out your Evil, right? Evil effect on summon, you will banish Atundel, right? And now we'll send eight names with different names. Sorry, 8 cards, different names. So we're going to send 1 Decatron, we're going to send 1 Anuku, we're going to send 1 Deviata, that's 3, 1 Sisamus, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right? Different names, right? Super cool. They're all in the graveyard now, but we are not done just yet. We're going to link away these two, right? Now we will go for the Closed Heavens. And now the best part, when Evil hits graveyard, you will search for a Void Spell and Trap card. Very specific that we do actually grab the Void Breach here. We're going to activate Void Breach now. We're going to go add back the... Let's just add back this one back, some back from his hand. And now we're going to link away that. And now we will summon out Requiem. Requiem effects, boop. And now we will summon out our Engraver. And this is where the combo becomes super, super good. Now, with these two, we're going to banish 1 Decatron from the graveyard. We're going to summon out our Patrulea here. Now, link away these two once more. And now we will summon out Sequentia, right? Sequentia, we can fuse by shuffling back everything. And the cool thing about Tierra, it takes 1 Anuku, 1 Deviati, and then any other plus names. So we will be using all 10. So we're going to go Sequentia effects. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then Evil is number 10. So these are all going back into deck. Just showing you they are all different names, obviously. So they are going back into here. Right, I guess we could cut the deck, sure. I didn't power shuffle, so we're not going to get any super good mills, in my humble opinion. But it is what it is, you know what I mean? Right, boom, right? And now Tierra will hit the board here for free. And then Tierra's effects will actually happen in sequence. So when you send 3, both players send 3 cards from the extra deck to the graveyard. So again, we can send another Evil. And let's just say we did mill off one of our hollowed, we could send this, and then we could send like this, you know what I mean? Now that Evil is in said graveyard, or you know, if we don't want to send this, we could just send both Evils to the graveyard. How about that, just so it's easier? So now we have both Evils in rotation. Once more, other effect, because if you fuse with 3, if you fuse with 5, each person top card from the deck to the graveyard. So 1, 2, 3. There we go. If you fuse 8, return up to 3 cards from your extra deck to banish the graveyard. So these 3 that were banished, going right back to graveyard right there. And then the best effect, if you use 10, each player sends their entire hand to the graveyard, right? So now you ripped your opponent's entire hand. But the best part is, we're still not done. You can link away these 2 right here, and we will go into Flame Princess. Flame Princess effects, we can bring back Flame Burge. Flame Burge effect, we could actually put the IP in the back zone here. Boom, how you doing? And the best part is, we can still summon out certain things here, because we can still summon out a lot of stuff. So if you know your opponent is playing something crazy, you know what I mean, you can kind of prepare for it. So we're gonna banish 1 Decatron, we're gonna banish 1 Primus, and then we are gonna banish... Ooh, oh, no, we have to do it this way, yep. Have to be 1 Primus, and then 1 Decatron will be banished, and then we will summon back out our Atundel here. Now, link away these 2, and we'll summon out our Flood right here. And then with that, we can end our turn. We can still use Engraver effect if we want to. Shuffle back one of the lights, because we did mill it, obviously. But there's no real point. But yeah, now you have this interruption. You have a Flood on the field, which interrupts. A Flame Burst will summon out the IP for free. Then you can link away these 2 if need be to go into an SP. Banish that, and then you have Flame Burst effect, which you can bring back your level 1s again. So you could bring back Oak, and you could bring back Ash again if you want to. Oak and Ash will trigger. Oak can actually summon out the Degatron from Banish Zone, summon it here. You could trigger, send either a Nuku or Deviati. You still have flood effects to search out another Degatron, and you still have Princess in the graveyard too to round up everything. So with your opponent on top deck mode, they can't really do too much, and that was all off of one Snake Eye Ash. But anyways, hope you guys know that. Make sure you do like, comment, subscribe to the video, and have a happy Thanksgiving. See you guys later. Peace.